That's the way they act, and that's the way they've done it for 47 years.
President Donald Trump, speaking in Turkey at the NATO summit, delivered a blunt message on Iran.
They violate the agreement every day. They lie, they cheat, they kill people.
Soon after he departed for Washington, U.S. Central Command announced it had launched new strikes against Iran. The 2 days of attacks began after Iran hit 3 commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz, followed by a U.S. military response. And Iranian claims of attacks on American military assets in the region. Iran insists it has control over the strait and wants vessels to only use routes it has approved. The U.S. says passage must be unobstructed and free of toll.
Okay. I've been hearing you. Where are you? You're somewhere. The coast is clear. Yeah, so clear. There you are. Just heard you in the bushes. The bushes were pecking How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Aloha everyone, it's Thursday, July 9th. Let me get this night going on here. Go that way. Colorful items. It's Thursday. I don't think I have anything to rush off to. I'm not sure, but oh man, it's been getting to me. Little vlog, little news. Okay, running around with the birds out there. They're gone, but they're not gone. What it is they notice when I come out, so it's like they make themselves scarce, and then they're actually hiding in the bush, and then they come back out as soon as they turn. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, it's inevitable. The birds will win, but I do have to make an effort because if they get into a couple and then it increases into a crowd outside my window, it's really a thing. Now, the vlog, that's it, I guess. The news. There's some weird stuff. I mean, there's the midterm elections. Okay, let's go reverse. Bury the lead, as they say. The midterm elections, they're out there, and they're trying their darndest with gerrymandering, etc., and this and that, and now it's like the negative campaigning in the primaries, trying to nip them in the bud, so to speak. And there was a weird case of some congressman or senator gone for a couple days, a long time, like months, and showed up, and they're like, where were you? They're supposed to be voting. They don't vote anyways very well. They don't really quite do their job in a sense. And once they're in there, they're just in there for the big money perks and all that, and they just want to get reelected. That's what it seems like. Big money in politics and maybe a decision towards one of the lobbyists. But they're gone for when they showed back up. Okay. But the big elephant in the room, or the elephant not in the room, is Mitch McConnell. I haven't mentioned that for the longest time. He's been out of the picture for weeks, months. Not months, but definitely weeks. And Mitch McConnell, he's like sitting there in front of the cameras one time and just kind of went blank for 30 seconds. It was painful to watch, and it was just like, okay, Mr. O'Connell, let's go way over here. Now this guy is Republican senator, head of the Republican majority in the Senate. So that he's the big wig, and he was notoriously flip-flopping on things before as routine, but he's and he kind of can be once in a blue moon, seemingly like he's like trying to play both sides kind of thing. But he's definitely Republican, and then he can say and what happens in the Senate, or say what doesn't happen. Like, let's commence with this and let's not have that. And basically, I think his big snafu from before is he blocked a couple of attempts to impeach Trump when there was cause. They determined there was cause for impeachment in the House, and it goes to the Senate, and he goes, nope, we'll have none of that. Twice blocked it. So not right. And with appointments to the Supreme Court, there's that too. Obama could have appointed someone to the Supreme Court. He goes, no, we can't be doing that. Well, we'll wait. And then Trump got elected, and then Trump got someone on the Supreme Court with that one. So the big speculation is like what happened to him, and then there was news that he was found unconscious at his house, like he had a medical episode. Well, that found unconscious, needing CPR, found unconscious, it turned into the is he alive? See, because this is another important thing. If you look at the guy with the SS tattoo that he covered over, and he had a sexual assault, a grape case, that guy had to drop out for sure. I mean, the pressure was on big time. He had to drop out. But what's the big deal? Well, he's a Democrat. They figured he could win and get a Democrat Senate seat for Maine, but he dropped out. So they have to quickly find somebody else. Remember Kamala Harris running for president in a short term right after Biden decided finally to drop out? She's like, I'm running. It's like, who are you? Aside from being black and a woman, you know. So these dropping out races are weak, if anything. So Mitch McConnell not being there for a long time is a vacancy in the Republican Senate area, and he's the leader of no, actually he's, what the fuck, is he former leader? Well, anyway, oh gosh, he was, but I don't know if he was, like, currently he's not leader of the Senate, right? It would be the I don't know. But anyways, it leaves the balance of the Senate. That's the thing. The balance of the Senate is Mitch McConnell dead? You know, oh, God rest my soul. God rest his soul. Don't haunt me. Is he brain dead? If he's not capable of doing that job, they should scoot him out of the picture and have somebody else replace him, like a special election, which could be Democratic. A Democrat. And could be them. And so that's actually a big thing. The other thing is, yeah, we're still at war. Trying to make this fast. Just wanted to mention, Mitch is gone. Maybe he's probably totally gone. I think he said he retired. He stepped down, but I think he's all the way retired. Yeah. So there's the war in Iran, which Trump says it's a ceasefire. It's a ceasefire. We're not going to violate the ceasefire. He wants the control over Hormuz, of course, and so does Iran, and they're both butting heads over that. And so there's a ceasefire, and Iran has a big funeral for the old Ayatollah, which of course was killed by the U.S. And shots were fired at oil tankers, and now it's game on. It's supposed to be retaliatory shots, but the ceasefire is still on. The peace negotiations are still in play. But now, it's like you got this aircraft carrier, the Abraham Lincoln, down there, and it's pummeling time. That's how Trump looks at it. Do what I say, or I will bomb you into submission, which is kind of like what Putin tries to do. Anyways,
it's what I want.
It's what you want. Okay. Oh, so, yeah, come on, let's just get going on. Look, there is some news. There's some news. I see some news in of Hawaii. Can you see it? Oh, it looks so. It's so spooky looking. It's what's
Rest
going
in
on?
peace.
Rest in peace there. Ugh. Let's see what's happening. Hawaii news. Okay. Here we go. There's this dog sleeping here. Oh, this guy is McGregor. He's a Hawaii guy. Oh no, wait. No, Holloway is the Hawaii guy. McGregor's gonna fight that guy. Anyways. Oh gosh, trying to be short. The mayor condemns the city council's veto override. So the city council voted against monies to go to this what is it? Economic revitalization. So the governor vetoed it, and then the mayor condemns the council's veto override because the council overrode. They want things to happen, and then they don't want to spend the money. And so there's like back and forth. It's look how budgety it's all centered on. Meet and greet. Senior citizens mingle with politicians and discuss their concerns. Oh, are you going to be having some radishes? And vote for me. Cool. Hawaii lawmakers. Oh gosh. We have a plan B if the U.S. Post Office doesn't deliver mail-in ballots. We have a plan B. A shovel. That's what it is. And sports. We still have the World Cup, except the U.S. is not in it. Some barbecued U.S. team took America for a joyride. Yay! Because it's so Americanism, nationalism kind of thing that what America was out of. Even the president had a hand in it. It's like, oh, boo-hoo. But there's still soccer, so we'll see who the real soccer fans are and who the just in there for the political yahoo. Okay, quick. Back in the day, that's what it is. That's what we need. Remember 1955 when you want to relax, you just get in your little old swings and go, hey, look at me, just hang me from the pole. Oh my gosh.
Gone.
Flagpole sitting honeymooners get their feet on the ground, but hey, the heads of the cloud, they get the up. Rodriguez, a striptease dancer, and cabbage, and okay, receive the promised $350 in pay. It's better than striptease. Just hang in there. Oh God, I don't even want to get into that too much. The story.
Do you know?
Oh yeah, Trump was over at the NATO summit. Just told Turkey this and that and that and this and I don't know. We're oh look, it's word of the day. Japanese word of the day. Oh, word of the week rather. Shukatsu.
Shukatsu, preparing for the end of someone's life, such as getting affairs in order and making funeral preparations.
Shukatsu.
Oh, wonderful. Look, here we go. Speaking of political cartoon.
Hopefully, this ends the speculation about McConnell's health.
Madame Trousseau's Wax Museum. He's just, they're trying to make like he's alert and cognitive and, what do we have here?
When is it March to Thelma, birthright citizenship, not different from the homeowners, deceptive buyer,
I guess we'll do this one.
Obama deftly handled Mideast. Trump did not.
If you watch Fox News, it appeared that America is righteous in trying to stop Iran from getting a nuclear weapon because of its stated refusal to accept Israel's right to exist as a state. If you watch Al Jazeera News, they blamed Israel for not recognizing the rights of a Palestinian state to exist and not recognizing the rights of Iran to develop nuclear energy. They believe the Benjamin Netanyahu-Donald Trump war will feed terrorism. On January 16, 2016, the International Atomic Energy Agency verified that Iran had completed the necessary steps under a deal that ensures their nuclear program remains peaceful. It seems my favorite local son, President Barack Obama, did much to contribute to the world peace and stability in this polarizing region and did not deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. and did deserve the Nobel Peace Prize. However, President Donald Trump has shown himself to be a warmonger and should stop expecting such an honor. Jim Wolf, Duuanu. Gee, thank you, Jim, for sending in your letter and talking in tutu voice. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, Trump Barack got the Nobel Peace Prize. Trump, he's comparing himself more. He wants the Peace Prize because Barack got one, more than he wants a Peace Prize for the sake of having a Peace Prize. I've sort of settled more wars, stopped more wars, 8 wars. Oh my God, the guy's starting wars.
It's 6 or 5.
And I'm surprised, more didn't happen out of, what was that? It didn't happen out of the Venezuela stuff. He still wants to invade Greenland and take over Greenland. And in this NATO summit, they're going, hey, stop the Iran war. And, because he's like on Netanyahu's side, Israel, protect Israel from the nuclear weapon. That's what it's about. And oil, grabbing the oil. And Greenland, so, yeah. He showed himself expecting such an honor. Anyways, Not very. Yeah. The war's going on. Expect oil prices to be sky high. Some oil tankers got through the Strait of Hormuz, and so the price kind of dipped for barrels of oil. And now it's on, and then Iran's going to be on it too. They're just going to close off the thing, and everyone's going to just be hurting. Countries are hurting already, but it's going to be worse than before. In the short term, it's going to be definitely worse than before. And whether it continues further, so the new reality, and everything turns into normal. It's normal. You gotta wait in line for gases. In Russia, there's the gas lines are like miles and miles long to the starters. Anyways, okay, aloha. It's a nice day. It's time to ease up already. Okay, ease up, relax. Aloha to you. It's gonna be sunny.
Maybe. That's gonna sun. I think so. Hopefully not too sunny. Okay, aloha. Should be a nice day. Good day. Aloha to you. Have a good one. Nice to stay. Aloha. Aloha.